Now, what I've done... Oh, hold on. That's not good. There we go. So I was using a different capture device at the weekend while I was playing some games myself. Now, often I forget to put the bar at the top of the screen, but what I've done now is I've put it on a timer, so it'll automatically come up after a minute and a half if I forget to do it myself. Let's look at the bans that we are going to get, and there he is, Mr. Jackal, the most banned operator this season. So not a big surprise to see him get taken out of play. Teams just don't want to deal with him at the moment, it seems. Game seems quiet. Hey, Blinsexy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Thatcher is going to get banned here by Dispatched. No big surprise. The top 2 banned operators being taken out of play immediately on attack. Let's check out the defensive side and see what's going to be banned for defense. Now, we saw Mira and Kaid being the top 2. Mira is going to get taken out of play. She's pretty good for top floor and first floor. Second floor, you probably don't use her as much on reading and fireplace, but top floor and lower floor or kitchen is a very popular one. Now, is it going to be Kaid or is it going to be... It is going to be Kaid. Okay. So it's good to see our teams exercising originality here tonight. In the game. Will we go to bar and cocktail for the first round? I guess that's the question. It came up automatically. There we go. I could probably afford to just make it a little bit slower to pop down, but yeah, it's in. Excellent. I don't need to remember to do anything. All right, so bar and cocktail is going to be the first site to get played. No surprise. No surprise. But let's see what operator is going to be played. Now, Pulse is an interesting one. You don't often see Pulse on a bar and cocktail. He makes perfect sense, but you don't often see it, so I'd love to see it. Maverick, I don't think will come into too much use here on this site, but of course he does have grenades, and that can help. That can help, so maybe that's the reason for the Maverick pick. Okay, Pulse has been 6-picked onto Smoke. Now that could be to bait Kitchen, because a Pulse would also make sense on Kitchen, right? Because you can play on site, and obviously Kitchen is very much a vertical site. So it could be that the idea is, hey, we'll make them think we're in Kitchen. They'll try to play for second floor, but when in reality, we'll be up above. So let's see how this one's going to work out. Now, what kind of setup have we got? We are going to have Tanjiro putting down the ADSs around here. We've got Rookie opening up the holes in the wall with a shield behind the bar. This is a very standard setup. Zyklon following his teammate around. We've got the signal jammers denying drones there. We've got a standard Valkyrie camera going under that little table, and Tanjiro coming down ready for a pick, but he does hear the drone down here. He knows there's one somewhere, but he can't find it. He does find it, and he takes that out of play. That's one bit of utility off of the board for the attack. Now, Proza new to the team this week, Jakoa new to the team this week, and Callum new to the team this week. Let's see how they are going to approach this together as Fozza claims the first life. He moves in, takes down Tanjiro. Ash doing what Ash is supposed to do as he chucks up that drone, and he is going to drone himself in. Gets taken out immediately. And as that defender makes that push, Foz does back out. That's going to be Zyklon who keeps making his way down. C4 gets ripped. That's not going to take him out. Fozzer is still alive with full health, but he's going to take a whole load of damage from the Valkyrie, making her way down the stairs, and he does start to back out with the fires following him, and Valkyrie's going to make her way back up to that second floor, giving Foz a bit of a hard time as Jakoa makes his way here up onto Heaven. Prosser and AVR Rookie get into a bit of a gunfight, but Prosser comes off better as standing up there on Skylight just opens fire, pre-firing through the walls, not managing to do any damage, but actually maybe he did that. No, he was in Cigar Shop, so no. Jakoa claims the life of Zyklon, and this is not looking good here as Droney is the last player standing, and that's going to be a flawless round of round number 1 for Dispatched. And Dispatched there with a very strong opening start. Very strong indeed. Thank you very much for the follow, Haxi. Very much appreciated. It's probably too late for you to start playing the League, Jamal, because we've had the last transfer window of the season. There's one more just before playoffs. One more. Question is, would a team want to pick you up at that point? That's the question. That is the question. Kitchen service and cooking is going to get played next. We've got a different lineup coming out here from Avenger Gaming, as Jakoa is going to 6-pick that IQ and go on to Buck. Now, this could be a good prediction. Well, to be fair, Buck is probably more effective than Sledge, regardless of which site you're going for. Buck is just more versatile. He can do damage from above and below, so it makes good sense to bring Buck to the table here. Let's see if they will be able to use him to great effect. We need to see AVR step up their game a little bit when it comes to fragging. We're just seeing the boys and girls of Dispatched just running in and shooting people and getting away with it. There's not really any trades. So, yeah. AVR need to step it up a little bit. Pozza lost his drone already. That's Ash for you. That's what's going to happen. Pozza makes his way up here to have a little pre-fire through the window. He is going to be successful pre-firing through that window, but he doesn't manage to do any damage. In lieu of Pozza having any drones, he's going to get droned in by Jakoa. Callum standing out here by the bus stop, waiting for his free ride as Looney takes a bit of damage somehow. Have they got a soft wall in Bakery? Okay, they've opened up a rotate, which is an interesting choice, as we can see Thunderbird holding behind this counter. Now, Foz has already taken a whole load of damage. There's one magnet up there on the doorway. Drone is going to spot that player here in Bakery, and he's going to start getting pressure applied to him. One ADS, or one magnet rather, is going to come into place. Second one's going to go up, and that grenade is going to take out the 2 magnets that have been placed there. Now, Tanjiro needs to watch out for this player repelling upside down. He spots the head before the head spots him. He opens fire, takes out another drone. 5 versus 4 as AVR finally get a kill on the board. They managed to get the first one in this round. Let's see how that's going to work out for them as Tanjiro gets fragged literally from the Bakery doorway. We are now going to get prep opened up, and there's no need to do damage to this wall here in Bakery because it's already been opened by the defense. Waller manages to get 2 quick kills. He jumps into sight. He is going to get that third. That's the quad kill for him. And he's in line for an ace here. Rookie on his own in a 1 versus 3. This is an easy win here for the boys of Dispatch, most likely. If you look through the drone hole, oh, you wouldn't get a kill, would he? Because there's little fire extinguishers there. That's unfortunate. Rookie is going to claim the life of one as he backs out. Prosser is going to keep on... He's going to keep Cyclone busy. Drone is going to go out. It's an interesting play here. Drone is going to get fired on by... Oh, by Rookie. Prosser misses all of his shots. Rookie baits these going into sight, but he turns around and starts to come back. He's pre-firing all the wrong angles. We've got Pozza in the freezer. Pozza on the other side. Oh no, Rookie is going to get shot in the back by Pozza. There we go. Now that wasn't quite... That wasn't quite as... a decisive round as the first round. But still, Dispatch managed to win it in a post plant. So well done to them. We are going to go back to kitchen service and kitchen cooking. We're going to have Jakoa 6-picking the Iana and going on to Iana. Big brain plays here from Jakoa. No, it looks like he might be trying something else. No, he is sticking with Iana as we go back to the same site. Now let's see what they will be able to do here, and if they can speed up their take a little bit more this time. They'll know what Avenger are going to do. I'd be surprised if Avenger are going to do too much too differently. They got pretty close in that round, so they'll probably be thinking, hey, all we need to do is just step up our gunfights, just tighten up a little bit, and we should be all right. I'd like to think that they will think twice about opening that rotate here. But based on the fact that it's not yet been reinforced, I suspect that it is going to actually be opened up again. Here we go, prepping it. Now it's crouch height instead of vault height. I'm not sure that's going to make a difference. Callum and Pozza have lost their drones already, leaving us with just 8 drones on the table. One magnet goes up, and it does get pinged by Prozza. They know exactly where their magnet is, and they are going to have to spend that utility before they start to make to push in with frag grenades or Selmas or anything like that. Now we've got one player up on the second floor. Going up to the top floor. No, he's going to stay on the second floor. Looks like that's Rookie playing on Yate. No, it's not. I'm lying. Looney playing an interesting position. That's Zyklon on the big roam upstairs on the top floor. What's he going to be able to do from up here as he opens up the window? There's no one to spot as Prozza hears that window and looks up there, but the player has backed out. Grenades are all going in, and yet again, the player behind the counter does get taken out. That is Looney out of play. I'm not sure where he was. I can't see his icon. I assume he was behind here. Maybe he wasn't. Was he in sight? Oh, there's a gun. He was there. Okay, so the grenade made it all the way through that rotate. Another good reason to not open up the rotate. This is really hurting AVR having this rotate here. I'd like to think that they would not do this again if they come back to this same site. That wall's going to start getting opened up. Pings go out to Bakery. They know there's a player there. Fozza has pinged it already, and he's going to pre-fire onto Tanjiro as he makes his way through. 2 versus 3 now, with Fozza and Prozza getting the kills. 2 versus 2 as another one drops. Roni is going to fall, though, leaving Rookie all on his own in a 1 versus 2. A hail of gunfire coming from all around him here from Bakery, but Jakoa is going to get that finishing pick. And that's another round going to Dispatched. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Ryan and Sofolity. Very much appreciated. AVR look like they got no comms. It's not going well for them right now. It isn't going well for them. Let's get the pause while we wait for our man to return to the game. That's Callum. This will count as a rehost. Bear with me, stream. Okay, Callum has returned. We'll give it a second until he's got an operator, then we... Okay, never mind. Let's go. Yeah, Avenger had a good start in that second and third round, but just it all collapses around them. They couldn't hold on to it. Stream quality doesn't look great tonight. What's going on here? What's going on with the stream quality? I'm not liking this. Is it just my... Hold on. Oh, it's because I'm running it at 720p on my viewer. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right. So, Bar and Cocktail is going to get played again. We need to see Avengers starting to step up their game a little bit. Now, as I talked about, Dispatch did take care of Reborn in a 7-5 yesterday. So it's no big surprise to see them going, well, 3-0 right now against a team like Avenger, who haven't had the greatest start to this season. If they don't win this game, it's unlikely that they'll make playoffs. I don't think it's impossible, but it's unlikely. Basically, the top 6 teams make it into playoffs. So, yeah, I mean, if you haven't won your first 3 games and you've only got 2 left, the chances of getting into that top six do obviously slim down a little bit. Foz checking the drones, getting that intel as he's going to look underneath that doorway, see if he can find some feet, but there are no feet there. Jacoing rappelling up, bit of intel. Clearly, the yellow ping is there, and pre-fires go out through that window, but they are going to find a target, but not going to finish that job. Looney manages to get to a Kona station and heal himself up a little bit. Tanjiro wants some as well, but there isn't one ready for him. There is one behind the bar. He's not going to go for it just yet. He's going to wait. Now, that makes sense because there's always someone up there on Skylight at this point waiting to shoot any players that make their way through that rotate. Waller and Prozza managing to claiming 2 lives there as Callum drops down. Bear with me for a second, stream. Bear with me, stream. All right, so sorry I missed all of the action there, but that was a 4-0. Reading Room and Fireplace is going to get played next. Let's see if they can have more success there. All right, now, I am back. Apologies, I had to sort out some admin type stuff. Okay, so Proza is going to play Nomad.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
That's the 6th pick. Callum going on to Ace. He has been playing Nomad so far, but has given that duty over to Proza. As Waller is going to save the drone. He knows where they are, and he's going to back out and send his drone back to spawn, it looks like. Off it goes. No, it's going to Bakery. Okay, I was just going to sit here by the doorway. Standard drone spot coming out from Fozzer here. Oh, it's not been spotted by Ban. Oh, no, Thunderbird sees it, though. There we go. That's that drone that's been doing good work for Fozzer taken out of play. 5 versus 5 here as we get 10 seconds away from the action phase. Now, Avenger are just losing a lot of gunfights. They're losing a lot of gunfights. They don't seem to have all of the intel and communication that they need. There's just something missing here from this team where they're not doing very well. All sorts of utility being used here to open up these castle barricades. Jaco's already on that window, and these dispatch boys are wasting no time. They are clearly feeling very, very confident as they start to push their way up towards the site. Proza on the top floor, Jacoa holding the angles to laundry, waiting for a drop. Fozzer droning out. Waller droning as well, following that drone of Fozz's, and Callum upstairs opening up that hatch. Now, Zyklon playing down below. Looks like he might have been droned out. So we've got a player over there on Heaven. And Zyklon has not realized this. Is he on Heaven? Oh no, sorry, it's a defender. Oh my god, I saw the blue and I just thought attacker. Alright, so we've got the standard top floor hold here as Looney gets into a gunfight with Fozz and comes off better. This is the standard castle top floor hold. 5 versus 4 now as Fozzer has fallen. Oh, but as the air jab goes down, Zyklon manages to come around and get that kill onto Proza. Nicely done. And all of a sudden, Zyklon just spinning absolutely everywhere. And all of a sudden, we see AVR taking the lead and getting an advantage here on Dispatched. But let's not be mistaken. These 3 players left on Dispatched, perfectly capable, fragging out and taking down these boys on Avenger. Grenade is going to get cooked, it's going to drop. It's not going to do any damage to anyone because the players have backed out. Iana has an idea there's someone below this hatch and is going to watch it very carefully. But the 1 tap from Waller, 2 taps from Waller, sees 2 players fall, 2 bullets, 2 kills, 2 headshots. Nicely done to Waller. That evens up the man count now with 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go. We've got Zroni just off site, Tanjiro on site, Looney playing here, watching the holes in the bottom as Zroni claims a life. Jakora and Callum, last 2 players left standing in this 2 versus 3. They've got control of top floor and are now going to start to try to do some damage here. Jacoa almost takes his teammate out of play as the breaching charges go down and they need to start getting control of the default spots in the site. Tanjiro is getting exposed. With that shotgun, he's going to wait for someone to show themselves and see if he can get a free pick. Oh, he spots the player through the doorway and opens fire, but doesn't manage to do anything as Jacoa gets away with his life. And he's going to look for that player down below, but he's already backed out. Callum is going to drop and get ready to make his way in. Callum getting ready to open that up, but the Selma is going to get used. Callum takes a whole load of gunfire, and he falls at the hands of Zroni. That is 3 deaths now for Callum. He is not looking too good as a fragger here, as Looney manages to take down Jacoa by coming up that brown staircase with a beautiful little flank. Jacoa realizes just a little bit too late. And finally, Avenger Gaming managed to chalk up 1 in the wing column. In the wing column. In the wing column. In the wing column. All right. Now, kitchen service is going to be the site to get played. Let's see how this one's going to go. We've seen this site play twice already. Twice. By AVR, and they haven't won it a single time. They got a 100% loss rate. We are going to get Jakoa 6 pick in the Zofia, and Jaeger being 6 picked from Warden. Makes good sense. Let's take a look at some stats for this map. Now, from last season, this map was actually 50-50 when it comes to whether it favors attack or defense. However, service and cooking is also 50-50. So, in reality, we should have seen AVR win one of their rounds here so far, but they haven't. So they need to turn it around on this one if they want to do something. We can see there that Reading Room and Fireplace had a 77% win rating, which means that, you know, by the law of averages, they should really have won that one round they played there. So they did. They kept the stats looking fairly good and clean.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are heading out to the bomb.
Okie dokie. Now. Oh no, Zyklon with the easy spawn peek. He comes out, takes down Prosser straight away. That is the air jabs out of commission. AVR getting a little bit more confident here, perhaps. Oh no, pre-fires go out. Through that window. Zyklon's actually going to peek it. I'm not sure that's the best play. C4 gets ripped and tossed, and it's not going to do anything here. Fozzer is going to back out with his life intact, but he's on 60 HP. Fozzer just dicing with death, and it looks like Zyklon is going to fall back, and he's not going to push his luck. Drone taken out of commission. He was getting pinged, I feel. We did hear ping sounds as the ace does drop. Going to make his way down the red stairs. He isn't going to go onto the balcony. He's just going to push down the staircase. We've got one player, that's Fozzer, coming down the white staircase on the other side. 5 versus 4, and we can see that the attackers here have slowed down a fair bit. In all the previous rounds, they've been pushing things very hard, very fast, but in this one, they've decided they want to be a little bit more cautious. Maybe Avenger managed to just put them off their game a little bit, as Jakoa and Waller are the last two left standing, with a flurry of kills coming out from Avenger there. Jakoa manages to pick off one and try to even things out a little bit, as Bandit is going to run away, make his way down the stairs. I think that was actually Jaeger, not Bandit. No, it was Jaeger. It was Jaeger. All right, nice. Jakoa and Waller, a lot of work to do, but a lot of time to do it. 5 drones are in play, but only one of them is in the hands of Waller. The rest of them are all going to be set up as flank drones. Let's see what Dispatch will be able to do here with the limited intel that they've got. Waller waiting for this player on Harry Potter to show his face. He's going to cook up that frag grenade. It's Jaeger. He should not die, but he's going to. There we go. And things looking a lot more even now, but Jakoa is going to fall, leaving Waller all on his own as the last player. Looney picks up Jakoa with the worst gun in the game. Waller is going to drop him in return, though, leaving Zroni and Tanjiro in a 2 versus 1. They just need to play smart and safe, but Zroni is going to get that last kill, and we are going to have a 4-2 split. So, not too bad for Avenger Gaming. Not too bad. Maybe we've got ourselves a game here. Is that enough to tilt Dispatched a little bit into not being quite so aggressive and maybe not underestimating Avenger? I don't know. It might be that they just had 2 lucky rounds. It certainly looked a lot better in those last 2 rounds than in the first 4 rounds, that's for sure. Win aside. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Pink Fox. Very much appreciated. Great name, by the way. Love it. All right, Jakoa going on to Valkyrie. Zroni going on to Nomad. Nomad, very important for this map. Runouts can happen and do happen. This is controller-only Oreo Cow. We have a 10-man hand cam running at the moment. All players are actually hand camming. So there you go. Fun fact for the stream. We have a 10-man hand cam running right now. So if you have any evidence that shows as to why one of these players would be on a mouse and keyboard when we are hand camming all 10 of them, then please let me know so that we can address the blatant deceit and step up our processes on how we do hand cams, of course. All right. So, Jakoa's going to take out the one drone. That leaves 9. 8 as Zyklon loses his drone as well. That's not good. You need the flank watch. Tanjiro's going to keep his safe. And I don't get to watch the drones. Bear with me for a second. All right, so Zyklon's going to get that early pick onto Fozza, and AVR looking a little bit better here. Was that a spawn peak denial? That's the question. We can see another one being gone for here, but Jakoa's going to claim the life of 2. Nicely done to him down here. Didn't do it with the Desert Eagle, even though he's running around with it. Walla just waiting for this hatch to get open. Pre-fires go out to try to pick off the Maverick, but it isn't going to come. 3 versus 4. Jakoa manages to claim the life of another. That's the triple kill. Maybe we need to watch him for just a little bit. 2 versus 4. Now, Jakoa watching a pretty default angle here onto this hatch. We saw Prosser getting a kill against Reborn on this very position just yesterday in the game that Dispatched played against them. Looney droning downstairs. At the moment, I've got to be honest, it's looking pretty much like it's gonna be a Dispatch win in this round. I don't see how it can go any other way. Drone is going to get lost. 2 drones left in the pocket of these players. Frag grenade is going to drop, but it's going to get sucked up by the Magnet, and the player here in Cigar Lounge is going to fall back. 2 versus 4. 1 player drops. And Nomad starts pushing. He does get the pick. He's going to get the second. Zroni has evened things out by making it 2-2 now. 2-2. Let's see what AVR can do here. They have the diffuser, but Zroni is going to get dropped. Looney's going to get the refrag onto Callum. Welcome to the scoreboard, Callum, by the way. Jakoa left in the 1 versus 1 now. Red ping's going out all over the place. Looney doesn't know where he is. But Jakoa knows where he is, and he manages to do a whole lot of damage to Mr. Looney. And Looney now is in the fight of his life. Valkyrie cams are getting spotted. Are we going to get a plant? Yes, he is going for it. Jakoa, not aware that this is happening pre-firing, but isn't going to manage to stop it. That buys Looney just a little bit more time and puts a whole lot of pressure onto Jakoa. As Looney starts to back out, he looks to the rotate. Oh, but Jakoa's just better. That's the quad kill for Jakoa, as he is going to hit that diffuser and put a round on the board there for Dispatched. So AVR having a pretty good round there, but just losing it at the end. Well, they didn't have a great round to start. They managed to bring it back thanks to the plays from Looney as he dropped in and just managed... Or was it Zyklon? No, it was Looney as he managed to drop in. Or was it Zroni? You know what? I can't remember. I think it was Looney as he managed to drop in and get those 2 frags. You can't rely on one player making clutch plays like that every time, though. So the rest of AVR need to step up the game just a little bit. Just a little bit if they want to be in with a chance of winning this one. Hey, TXY skirt. Taxi skirts? I don't know. Volin, when Sync play next? I think they're tomorrow night. We'll have the schedule up when the game here ends and we'll see who's playing for the rest of the week. But I'm pretty sure Sync is Wednesday or Tuesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday for Sync. It's one of those 2 games. I think it's Wednesday. Let's remind ourselves of the win record for these 2 teams. Avenger with 2 losses to their name. Dispatch with 1 win and 1 loss. And at the rate Dispatched are going, it looks like they may end week 3 with 2 wins and 1 loss. But let's see. You never know. You never know. AVR could still pull an ace from the sleeve and turn this around. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. But based on how AVR have played so far, I'm not sure. I feel like AVR maybe need to slow it down a little bit. They're getting caught in gunfights, and Dispatch clearly have the better fragging power. They clearly have the frag power. Foz just running around here in the kitchen. as well as going to be playing in coat check. Very standard position. Not normally for a Whammy. Normally it's Jaeger that will play there, but Foz isn't the kind of guy that's just going to sit in a little room and do nothing waiting for people to come to him. He's a proactive kind of guy. He likes to track down his own kills. Waller is going to take out Zyklon. He does get some return fire and a frag chucked at him, but it's not going to do the damage it's needed to do, as the magnet goes up to protect him from any more grenades. Rookie finds one. That's Prozza taken out of play. 4 versus 4. We can see we've got players on drones outside. Here comes one drone up to Kochek. That's going to spot the player there, as Waller is going to take down Zroni as he tries to peek onto that intel. We've got another player making his way up to the door. You've got to stop just stacking up on these single positions. Callum with a cheeky little hole, looking into VIP, waiting for someone to jump in, but Waller is also there. He's getting that flank round. He's going to take off Maverick. That's the triple kill for him. He hears the window open and pre-fires, but there is nothing to be done there, as Tanjiro is going to end his reign of terror. A little bit too confident for Waller, as Tanjiro is now stuck in a corner here in reception. He's going to get flanked from both sides. Got one in coat check. C4's going to go out. It's not going to do anything, as Ace is going to go for it, but Callum with a shotgun up close is just going to come off better, and he's going to win that round for his team. And that puts Dispatched onto match point at 6-2. Now, Reading Room Fireplace will be the next site to get played. No big surprises here. Bar is locked. Kitchen is locked. So we expect to see Reading Room and Fireplace. That's exactly what AVR are going to be expecting. So they are going to bring out the relevant utility. Let's take a look at some replays. Let's take a look at some replays while we are waiting for this round to start up. Jaco is going to stick with the Valkyrie, even though he's going to bait the 6, and Rookie is going to come off the Twitch and go to Sledge. And they've got Buck, so that is just a lot of vertical destruction being deployed here by Avenger Gaming as we go into round number 9, and possibly the last round of the game. Possibly the last round of the game, but let's see. Let's see if AVR can turn this around and start to win them. Reading Room should serve as a bit of an advantage here for AVR. We saw it. Actually, no, it was the defense that won it previously. So we might not see this go in favor of AVR, because this is more favored towards the defensive side. So this just could be the nail in the coffin for Avenger Gaming. Who is Harry? Harry is a beast, apparently. Harry isn't a beast. Harry isn't a beast. Okay. Let's put the big screen away and just let's look at this game in all its glory with nothing blocking the sides here. Now, AVR have a habit of spawning over here on River Docks. This is how they're going to make their way over. We've got no spawn peaks being brought out here by the defense. They are just going to stay above site and pretty much on site as well. One roamer down below, that's Waller. He knows that window's been opened and he's just waiting for his chance for a cheeky little jump out. I hope for AVR's sake they've put a Nomad air jab here, but they haven't. Waller's coming for it. He wants it. He wants it. But there's actually no one there for him to find. If he does go for that jump out, he's going to be very disappointed because there's no one there to jump out on. Fozzer gets that first pick. He loses a load of health at the time, but he comes off better. No Kona stations on the board, so he isn't going to be able to heal himself up. No Doc either. So he's going to make his way up here to the White Stairs window, waiting for someone to appear, but no one is there. And Cam Game is going to come out from Foz. 4 versus 5. Things looking very, very comfy for Dispatch right now. Drone is going to spot the rotates here from 2 defenders as Roni takes a load of damage, but he does pick off Waller. Waller doing loads of work for his team in this game with 13 and 8. So that is a very important pick for the boys and girls of Avenger. Jacoa doing equally well here with 12 and 3 right now. In fact, that's even better than Waller. How is he managing this? Nomad is spotted. Is there going to be a surprise C4 all of a sudden here? Nomad making his way over towards Foz. Yellow ping goes out. Foz are getting ready to peek it. C4 gets ripped. Doesn't do anything as Callum claims the life of Looney. This is looking very good for Dispatch right now. As Foz is going to take even more damage. AVR Zroni's going to finish him off. He's got the pistol out. He knows another one's pushing him. He opens fire. Tanjiro comes in to support his teammate, but Prozza does fall at the hands of Zroni, leaving us in a 1 versus 2. That's the triple kill for Zroni. Can Jacoa win this all on his own? He's just outside sight, and the attackers have all of the time in the world. as one is going to go onto drone. Tanjiro has a spare drone in his pocket as well. Jakoa just sitting and waiting at a pretty default spot. If these two guys have the intel, they need to go for fireplace and not go for a plant in reading. They're not going to get the drone out there into the hallway. They're not going to know that that's where Jakoa is. Although this drone here should spot him. There it is. They know where he is. They know where he is. Pre-fires go out. They're not going to hit the mark. 25 seconds to go. They need to work fast. Jakoa waiting at the laundry hatch. Pre-fires are going to give his position away. He's now in between sites, which gives him perfect position to play both sites. Tanjiro starting the plant. Jakoa has an idea. Yellow pings go out, but Zroni from behind is going to get the pick. And Region Room Fireplace, it seems, is just the site for AVR. Well played to AVR. They managed to save themselves from certain death in that round. But there's still a long way to go. They've got to win 3 rounds in a row. Can they do it? As we see Dispatched go upstairs to Bar and Cocktail. A site that's already been won once here by the defensive team. Every time they've played it, basically. It's not looking good for AVR. Let's see. Nomad's going to be brought out again. No 6 picks coming out from the defense. They're perfectly happy with their lineup.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay. Cheeky little echo drone being placed there. That, there's no IQ in play, so that drone could possibly survive there for quite a while. The problem is with these drones is they're so damn loud. As soon as you hear it, you're looking around for it. Nicely placed. Was that under the speaker? Oh, no, it was on the ceiling. I thought it was under the speaker. If you could place it there, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. All right, 5 versus 5. As we get ready to go into the action phase. 4 seconds to go. Shield goes up behind the bar. Very, very standard. Callum picking his own teammates' ADSs and boxes being taken out of play. Waller just practicing his aim. Pozza opening up a window. Classic peek coming out here that you would see from Merksy, or Murky Turtle as he's now known, or Elite Turtle, whatever he's being called this week. I don't know. That's not going to pay off here. AVR always spawning at river docks. I'd like to see them mix it up because that could go against them at some point, and they are going for a standard take here, it looks like, of red stairs. Open up, cigar, walk in, and try to make their way through piano. As the magnets are going to suck up that utility. We can see there is one more left here. Buck is going to drop and take that out. Or try to as Jakoa makes his way down. C4! Oh no, but Cyclone gets the pick before the C4 can get exploded. Before Jakoa can even press the button, Zyklon has ripped his fingers off. Now, hard breach charge goes up. Signal jammer isn't going to do anything because it doesn't stretch that far from the window. So that wall is now open. We do see 2 defenders here, though, playing in Cigar Lounge. And this is going to be difficult for these attackers to clear them out. Drone game to get the intel on where they are. One on Pixel, pushing his way out, but they do not know about the one behind piano here as Fozza does claim 1 life. Waller opening fire onto the window, giving his position away. Rookie takes down 1. Zyklon takes down 1. 4 versus 2, but a quick refrag from Prozza takes Cyclone apart. Callum and Prozza, last 2 left standing, and neither of these 2 guys have been the main fraggers for this team here tonight, but Callum is going to take 1, making it 2 versus 2. Things are favoring Dispatched here with AVR Tanjiro on the 2 and 6, Rookie on the 5 and 9. We've got 1 player just to the left here. That's Echo. And Ace needs to be very cautious about that. Default cam giving the intel, and it's not being taken out by Tanjiro. This is a big oof as he spots the player over in the freezer. Rookie takes down Callum, leaving Pross all on his own in the 1 versus 2. 50 seconds left to go. Hopefully for AVR's sake, they've taken down that default cam yet. Prosser waiting for them to come through Cigar, but they need to just make a play here and go for a plant somewhere around here would probably do... Actually, no, just behind here would do them quite nicely. As it takes Prosser a while to come back. Rookie takes a whole load of damage. They know exactly where Prosser is as Prosser takes down Tanjiro. This is not looking good now for AVR. They need to be very, very careful. do Dispatched have the intel they need to deny a plant here? Plant is started. Proza hears it. Yellow pings. Plant is baited. C4 gets ripped and sent out. And that is going to finish it off. Well played to Proza for the nice C4 pick. And that is a 7-3. A 7-3 for the boys and girls of Dispatched. Well played to them. Nicely done.
Dispatched wins 7-3.
Dispatched win indeed. So well played to those guys.